the catch, 19 more yards.
His body control and hands are elite. Watch him in the slot. He's going to run an out route, zone coverage. That ball is behind him. He just snares it.
Hit as he throws. Caught! Touchdown! Nash! Didn't have a catch before the drive started.
It's the Nick Nash drive. He's the middle of the... His body's just too big if the quarterback delivers a good ball.
It's one of the better passing attacks on the West Coast. San Jose State with Nick Nash, the featured receiver, Bolitnikoff finalist, and a lead for the Spartans.
See that Nash was still open. Super important there.
And one of the best things about this combination of Craig Stutzman, the offensive coordinator, and Nash, the slot receiver. Stutzman was a great slot receiver at Hawaii with Timmy Chang, Cole Brennan, Nick Rolovich.
Why do you think the offense goes through the slot receiver? You ever notice how whatever position a coach played, that's the position that gets featured more than it normally does? That always happens. Every guy always thinks, well, I could have done more if I just got featured more.
And Ken Niumatalolo was a quarterback at Hawaii, but when he was there, Dick Tomey, the former San Jose State coach, was his coach for a year. He was a backup quarterback. They didn't run the option. It wasn't until he became an assistant that Paul Johnson arrived, and then the option in that whole option and Ken Niumatalolo combination started. That one is knocked down, intended for Emmett Mosley. Amir Wallace on the coverage. And of course, he would follow Johnson around and then end up at Navy for 15 years, the winningest coach in Navy history.
He had an unbelievable run there, and even me just bringing up Army yesterday in the meeting, he didn't like that very much.
He still has a large dollop of disdain for Army, and that's putting it lightly after you brought it up. Second down 10. Daniels, deflected and picked. It's Harvey, second interception. This ball hawking.
The same page. Credit to San Jose State, seemingly always making the most of those opportunities.
Harvey had a big pick six in the win at Oregon State, his fourth interception of the season, and this play never gets off the ground. There is Stutzman. He's really climbed the ladder, designed his offense in different stops as an offensive coordinator. Was at Washington State with Nick Rolovich, who was also a former Hawaii quarterback.
That's the thing I love about Niumatalolo right there. The relationship that he has with his players, taking the time to go over there and talk with him like that while they're on the offensive side of the ball.
Another throw over the middle. Lockhart this time, and that's a first down. Flags are down. Back at the 23-yard line. Brandon Nicholson on the coverage.
I think this might be another ineligible man downfield. They're taking too long on these RPOs.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. First down.
How do you fix that?
Try to fool the defense, but that's also why the quarterback needs to throw it faster.
You get flushed. A lot of room in front. Gonna throw it. And it's caught right along the sideline. And it's Matthew Coleman, a sophomore out of Carson, California, an 8-yard pickup.
You know, watching Egan, Rich, he doesn't want to run. I mean, he'll run if he has to, but when he scrambles, when he buys time, he is really looking downfield. Stanford brings in a whole new D-line here, because they're worried, tired out a little bit, rushing against Egan and this spread run and shoot offense.
On 2nd and 12, Egan has been in this program for a while. And again on the mark, Coleman, or excuse me, this time it's Sebastian Macaluso. And they get a few more yards. It's going to bring up third down and about 8. And Egan very close to Nick Nash. And it started on the golf course. They're golfing buddies, roommates now, very much on the same page. He's 8 of 13 for 103 yards.
Nash is the middle of the three receivers up there at the top. Keep your eye on number 3. He's working against right, number 6.
3rd and 9. Egan fires for Nash in the crowd, and he makes the catch down at the 6-yard line. Excellent call. Offensive coordinator here in the booth.
It's not that hard to say they might throw the ball to the leading receiver in college football. Uncanny ability to find the hole in the defense. And Egan knows if he throws it up to Nash, he's going to come down with the ball. I mean, a lot of times he's not even running that hard off the line of scrimmage. He's just finding space, and he gets putting it on him. This is fun to watch.
He credits a lot of that ability to find space to his quarterbacking for 3 years here. And this play's going nowhere. Chalk is caught. Dyson Bernadelle makes the stop. Senior linebacker. Bernadelle, the leading tackle. His first tackle for loss for Stanford in this game. Off a turnover, San Jose State on the move. 2nd and goal. By the tight end, Jacob Stewart. They like to throw to the tight ends. Both Stewart and Kanan have caught a lot of balls this year, but he is shy.
Not run the ball very effectively at all. They're bottom 5 in college football running the ball. Let's see if they even try or if they throw it to Nash. He's got man-to-man at the bottom of the screen here, Rich.
My bad, it is 3rd down and goal. Nash, one-on-one, leaping, catching, touchdown! Again, Ross Tucker. I know he may be the best wide receiver in the country.
Why would you not do this, though, right? Man-to-man coverage. You got one of the 3 Biletnikoff finalists. He's so good with his body control, his hand, and in contested catch situations. I love that read by Egan. Don't try to run it. Throw it to one of the best players in college football.
Extra point up and good. Previous
middle rounds, I would think he should at least go in the middle rounds.
Tab with the carry. Back to the age of Nash and his running mate, Justin Lockhart. 25 is Nash, Lockhart's 24. They've been going against true freshmen in the backfield for Stanford defensively, and that's by age and so far on the field a mismatch.
You think about that. I mean, the 2 corners, true freshman corners for Stanford are 19 and 18. They're going against 24 and 25-year-olds. That's a big spread.
Mr. Daniels was sharp early. He's thrown 2 picks, though. Short throw, Tab. Man, Tab has taken 2 hits from Jordan Pollard. And he bounces right back up.
I love Jordan Pollard. Number 10 right there. I love watching that young man play football. Man, he was so mild-mannered when we talked to him yesterday. He's such a quiet young man. He's a philosophy major. And yet, on the football field, he absolutely unloads. He is looking to really inflict punishment on his opponents, and that might have happened with Tab right there. Let's hope he's okay.
They're down 5. Daniels in the pocket. Lots of time. Fires. Caught there. And it looked like Mosley with the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. A nice throw from Daniels.
Nice job by Stanford.
Troy Taylor trying to get that offense back rolling. They moved the ball well in the 1st quarter. Ton of time. Daniels wandering, pumping, and now scrambling out of bounds. Little love tap there on the sideline.
Daniels on the keeper.
You know, they only rushed 3, Rich, which means they dropped 8. There's nowhere to go with the football.
For a gain of only 2.
Pass is complete to Tiger Barkmeyer.
Feels like a really important play here. Still plenty of time here. Stanford has 2. San Jose State has 3 in terms of timeouts. You still have the 2-minute timeout at the end of half here in college football. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some type of quarterback run, even to get it close again on 4th down if they're not able to get it.
Daniels looking, another short throw. That's right at the stick, and it's going to be a 1st down. Mosley is a pretty thick receiver, 6'2", 205.
Stanford will take it to the 2-minute timeout, which makes sense.
Will step us.
Doesn't quite have the same vertical, though, he used to have.
No, he doesn't. Daniels Out of the break, Iomanner, the catch, and he's got a first down. And this is what the offense looked like in the first quarter when they were moving it. 11 yards on that game.
This game is like Nick Nash versus Alec Option. He's getting a lot of three-man rushes.
Time here, throws on the run and overthrows Mosley, who was wide open at the 10.
Well, just as I talked about the three-man rushes, San Jose State brought some heat. Daniels had a
blitz comes. Daniels flushed. He's going to run. Flags are down. Oh,
man.
And Daniels took a mean hit from Amir Wallace, a legal hit on the sideline.
That's not the type of hit that you want your quarterback taking. Just unnecessary.
Penalty marker is down.
I don't read lips, so I'm of no help.
What's the end of that? Man, he went low at him, too. That was right near our parabolic mic over there. And I'm with you. It was some type of personal foul against Stanford, I'm guessing. It was some type of high-low, but an issue with the referee's microphone there on that call.
So now 1st and 25. Another blitz comes. Pump fake. Daniels fires down the sideline and throws it away. Benji Blackburn, the backup tight end, was in the pattern.
Now he'll go out in motion.
Daniels will keep it. Gets out and ducks his head at the 26. San Jose State's going to call a timeout.
That's a smart timeout by Niumatalolo, because San Jose State, or Stanford, I should have said, would have just...
In college football this year, 4th and 3 here. They're going for it. Blitz comes. Throw is on the money. Caught. Touchdown. Mosley's in. 13 yards in the score.
What they were going to do if those receivers crossed up. One thought they were zoning it out. The other one thought they were sticking with their guy.
So Stanford... That's a strong kick. So no time off the clock. And now Walker Eget, Nick Nash, Justin Lockhart, and this explosive offense get a crack at it with 2 timeouts, 42 seconds left. And there's the importance of that timeout that Ken Niumatalolo used. It didn't seem huge at the time, but he preserved time for his offense.
And when the tight end for Stanford went out of bounds, that saved another timeout. That's a lot of time here, especially with the clock stopping on first downs here in college football under 2 minutes.
He was blasted out of bounds. From the 25, Eget. Time on the money. Lockhart, first down. Whoa,
Stanford thinks it's their ball.
And the officials did not signal that.
The ruling is a catch. That's important, the ruling on the field. I'd be surprised if there'd be enough to overturn it here. The clock is a factor now. We'll see whether or not they buzz it down and take a longer look at it.
Well, not yet. It starts ready for play, and ready for play has come and gone, so the clock is moving. 1st and 10. Eget again. He's flushed. Throws to the sideline, caught, and stepping out of bounds there is Sebastian Gaines. Eget, little dump off there. That's Macaluso, races for the sideline. 17 seconds left, and they've reached just shy of midfield.
He got out of bounds, too. So it's not just getting the first down. They can still use the middle of the field and then use that timeout.
Nash and Lockhart, their most dangerous weapons. There's the throw. It's on the money, and it's Hurry with the catch. And now they're in field